Good morning, World Simon Mayor. It's about 10 o'clock. I just woke up. Yeah. Marv, you're not showing your face. Nah, the right. This today I'm gonna do listening to series video, guys. You get reserve. Yeah. Anything I've ever is interesting. Like even my listening series videos are interesting. So I'm saying, not as interesting as me showing my face, but still interesting, obviously. Yeah. My boss at Coco 40 threatened me with my job again yesterday, by the way. Yeah, he threatened me with my job again. He's a crazy guy, man. He threatens me for my job for stupid shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, when other people make mistakes, it's okay. He does. You keep your job. I make one mistake, he threatened me my job. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Obviously, I told you he's a pretty nice guy, but sometimes he can be a bit mean. Even after he threatened me my job, I talk to myself like, man, this guy's fucking crazy, man. He threatens me my job for the stupidest shit, man. For making small little mental errors. When everyone in the restaurant makes mental errors, and yeah, when you make a mental error, it's fine. You can keep your job. When Ivan makes a mental error, you threaten him with his job like 10, 11 times now. That made my job. Yeah, because I didn't bring non-slip shoes to work one day. I made an error. I was in a rush to go home. And some days other people don't wear the right shoes either, and he picks on me, man. Obviously, yeah. I told you why everyone hates on me and picks on me because they're jealous, man. I have the keys and I can make my easy money. They can't. They can't make their easy billions like me. That's why everyone picks on me and they hate on me. That's why the boss picks on me the most because he's jealous, obviously. I don't mean to be rude. I hate to say this, but he's obviously jealous of me, obviously. Well, I have the keys. I wrote my book. I'm going to make a lot of money. Was all these guys work hard for 50, 60, 70, 80,000 a year, and Ivan can make his easy millions off his book. That's why he hates on me and he picks on me all the time. Sarah, I have the keys to the kingdom. I can make my easy billions. Because those guys can't. They work hard for 50, 60, 70, 80K a year. Ivan wrote his book. He doesn't make his easy billions. That's why they hate on me, obviously. Because they're jealous. Yeah, there you go. Does your boss only pick on you? Yes. I'm the only one in the restaurant where he picks on me. Whereby he threatened me with my job like, I don't know, like 11 times. If you don't do this, like, find yourself another job. Next time I see you wearing the wrong shoes, you're fired. I'm not. You're gonna be terminated and all that stuff. But yeah, so when I make mistakes, you threaten my job. When other people in the restaurant make mistakes, you don't threaten them with their job. Like, what did I do to you, man? Why are you so mean? Yeah, man. Obviously, I told you, man. Like, you may treat me like this now when I'm poor. Obviously, but once I'm king, I'm not gonna let anyone talk to me like that anymore, man. Nobody's gonna talk to me like that anymore, man. I'm the boss of my own company. And I'm not gonna let anybody treat me the way he treats me, the way he's mean to me and all that stuff and yells at me. I'm not gonna let anybody treat me like that when I'm king, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Look at me now. Yeah, remember me? This dishwasher who worked for you, who you kept yelling at and treat like shit. Now I'm king and I own my own Scots's company and I'm not gonna let anyone treat like that anymore. I'm the boss of my significant other. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. My significant other's not gonna let anyone treat like that, like shit anymore. He's no longer under the gauge. He's a boss with me. Yeah, man. Is he the meanest boss you ever had? Yes, he is. I've never met a boss as mean as him, man. I don't mean to be rude. He's by far the meanest boss I ever had in my life, man. The Dinty's bosses are very nice, very chilled, nice people. Never yelled at me one time. He yelled at me many times, and he threatened me my job like 11 times. He's crazy, obviously. I've never met a boss as mean as him, man. He's the meanest boss I ever had, man. He's a pretty nice guy sometimes, but sometimes he can be mean, man, and rude and disrespectful, man. Yeah, man. Sarah? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Will you ever yell at your 17 Ivan? No. I'm never gonna yell at them. I know if I do, they're not gonna like me. If you treat your 17 the way the Coca 40 boss treats me, the team is not gonna like me that much. You don't want your employees not liking you, man. There's nothing worse than knowing the only reason why your employees are working for you is because of the money. They don't like the boss. It's good to work in an environment where you like your boss. I don't hate the Coca 40 boss. He's a pretty nice guy, obviously. But like he does piss me off a little bit because he's a bit mean, man, sometimes. And he keeps threatening me with my job, man, for like for mental errors. When everyone makes mental errors. Yeah. Zara? Yeah, man. But he's a pretty nice guy though. Like he gave me $80 for helping him with some party in his restaurant. He's a pretty nice guy, but sometimes he can be a bit mean, and hence why I'm not going to be mean like that to my team. Obviously, will your team ever talk back to you? No, they won't, because they want to keep that job, man. They know they're not going to make this money anywhere else. The only place where they can make this money is in Hollywood. But Hollywood is dirty and it's dirty as fuck over there, and they rather work for me than work in Hollywood. That's why they're gonna be respectful to me, obviously. I'm gonna be respectful to them, obviously. If they raise their voice at me, I will show them who's boss, obviously. But they're not gonna raise their voice at me. They're gonna be respectful. As long as you're respectful to them, they're gonna be respectful to you. Sincere? Yeah, Ivan and Sinner are the boss. They're the ones who are paying us. Yes, I'm paying you your fucking salary. You're living the rich life with me. You're saved too. You're having all these perks. They're gonna work really hard for me, and they're gonna be very respectful. They're not gonna yell back at me, and I'm not gonna yell at them either. Otherwise, they won't like you, man. If don't be a dick of a boss, Sarah. I'm just saying. Yeah. Don't be a dick of a boss. Otherwise, they won't like you. Will you tell the team to be respectful to the crewmen? I don't have to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Because when the seventh team, um, when the seventh team goes to Switzerland, they're the boss, man, and Peter is the boss too, or Mel, obviously. Sometimes Peter might be frustrated, he might yell and that kind of stuff, but I highly doubt it. He'll be respectful too, because Peter is the boss of the movie, obviously, and the 17 were the bosses for all the crewmen, all the supervisors. Look, man, when the 17 were the boss, you have to listen to them. They're the boss of all you guys. And you guys have to listen to Peter. Peter, I gave him power. He's the boss over the movie. You have to listen to him. Sincere. Is Guillermo del Toro the boss? Guillermo del Toro, I'll have him be the boss over the crewman too, but like he answers to Peter, obviously. I'll give him like the same power as the 17. But everyone has to answer to Peter. He's the boss of the movie, man. He knows what he's doing. He has years of experience in the industry. You listen to Peter or Mel. They know what they're doing, Samsara. And that's why he's going to take that stress on me, Peter. Because he knows, yeah, I know the whole process of making a movie. I made the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I know the whole process of it. He helps me out. Helps me out with the cameras. Helps me out with all that stuff. Yeah, I know all the best cameras, all the best equipment in Hollywood, Ivan. And we call the best companies in America. We buy all the, or rent the vision equipment, the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He doesn't know that much about food, obviously, because he's a director, but all the other stuff he knows about, man. Okay, these are the best companies where we can get the sewing equipment, for the costume designs to make the clothing. This is the best mask printing machines for the mask. Obviously. Yeah. Peter, I guarantee, was gonna push for full CGI Aerotat, and like the wolves. I'm like, Peter, no. I don't want. They're gonna. Aerotat's gonna look a bit too computery. I don't want to look like that. I don't like your Azog look. It's too much. Too computery. Have the actors, all the actors, wear a prosthetic mask, and you apply the visual effects towards it. They look natural. They also look very amazing. You get the bounce, like that picture I showed you. How that being looks a bit natural, but he also looks very amazing. Yeah, I'm pouring a lot of money towards visual effects. Sincere? Yeah. Sincere? Yeah. Today I'm off. I'm happy. I work all week. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I get Saturday off, and I work Sunday, obviously. You hear the plane flying by over my house. Yeah. Yeah. Sincere? Well, that's why the boss picks on you. Yeah, man. He's. I don't mean to be rude. He's obviously jealous. Obviously, that's why he picks on me. Obviously, he only singles me out and picks on me. Obviously, when Ivan makes mistakes, yell at him and threaten him with his job. When other employees make mistakes, it's okay. He doesn't threaten them with the job. He always picks on me. It's fucking crazy, man. He's jealous. Yeah. Don't hate him, then. Yeah. And don't forget he sees hell too, right? That's another reason why he picks on me too. You guys can't stand the fact that I run away and you see hell. That's why everyone hates on the geese too, obviously. Because you guys are X and you see hell. That's why they hate on me, yeah. They're jealous, obviously. I have the genetic perks and I also have the money. I make easy money, obviously. Whereas they make 50, 60, 70, 80K a year. The average person, right? Yeah. Yeah. Will Peter work hard for you? Yeah, he will. Because he got his 10 million bonus, man. He doesn't. I've been like, for Lord of the Rings, I only made 10 million from my base for like 5 years of work. Yeah. Peter made 10 million bucks for all three movies. Said he made 10 million dollars for all three Lord of the Rings movies, which is a lot of money. But I'm paying that just for his bonus pre-production. That's a lot of money. That's like 13 million New Zealand money. Peters has like a 7 million plus check in his bank for 3 years of work. That's a lot of money. I even 10 million bonus is good for me for pre-production. Yeah, 3 years of pre-production, you get a $10 million check. That's a lot of money for people who work hard for me, help me with the script, help me with business calls, help me with the console arts. Then during production, he gets his $65 million, and he gets a post 10 million bonus. The post 10 million bonus is pretty much for post production for him. But post production, he's not working. He's just watching, obviously. When will you have Hans Zimmer compose the score? Probably around during post production, or maybe during production he composes the score. I don't know. I have to have that talk with Peter. So we have to keep track of the score. Hans Zimmer composing the score, and you have the singer singing the songs, obviously, and you have post production, where me, my significant other, and Peter or Mel are watching. But Peter is overseeing post production. He might want certain things done for post production, obviously. We watch for like a year, man. Yeah, it's something crazy. Peter's not working during post production. He's just watching and overseeing. He's working a little bit, maybe overseeing a few things, but he's not really working. Yeah, I can't wait for this movie, man. Yeah, they released the first trailer on my website. The whole was going crazy. Holy shit, this movie looks sick. You have the documentary trailer too, and the game trailer too. The doc will have crazy wide buzz, but not as much as the movie. Obviously, the movie's obviously more interesting than the documentary, but looking at an amazing documentary too, man. Yeah, I'm in the documentary. My student others in the documentary. Listening amazing. Peter's in the documentary. Ramel. Yeah. 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 Ivan, can I get like a bit more of that, Ivan? I'm like, Peter, no. You're being greedy. 900 million is enough for you. Stop being greedy. Ivan, that's more than money for me. I'm walking away with almost five. Yeah, like 480 million in your bank around there. You're after your taxes and your agent. 900 million after taxes is like 10 million after taxes is like 6 million, about 6.3 million around there. So 500,000, sorry, 909 million is like 5 point something million. So Peter is making about 500 million after his agent's making, I don't know, like 60 million bucks off Peter, and Peter takes the rest. Um, so Peter's agent takes like, I don't know, like 60 million or something like that. 65, a lot of Peter's money, and then Peter takes the rest. He's making like about 500, 490, 470, 470, 85 million dollars, almost 500 million dollars he's making for 5 years of work. But because he's greedy, he wants 500 million in his bank. I'm like, Peter, you're making close to 500 dollars. This is enough. I'm not paying more money, man. You're fucking greedy, man. It's a deal, Ivan. This is more than double I'm in for the rings, Ivan. Yeah, fuck Bob Shea and Michael and Ivan. You might tell me that. Don't get me wrong. I love working on Lord of the Rings. I made a lot of money. That's what made me rich. But it's not the contract. Like you're. This contract is the golden ticket. Yeah, it's a golden ticket, obviously. Peter never has to work again. Oh, Peter's already a multi-billionaire. But after signing a 900 contract, he can just retire, man. Oh yeah, Ivan, I'm done. I'm gonna retire. I have more than enough. He's now worth like $2 billion, almost $2 billion. He can easily retire. But chances are, because he loves movies, he's gonna keep working in Hollywood, maybe. But he might retire after Zayas. I don't know. He's gonna beg, obviously. Ivan, please, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you, man. You pay me way more money, and you gave me my freedom. You gave me the budget. I had much more fun working on your movie. I Lord of the Rings, Ivan, and The Hobbit. Yeah. Did Peter have more fun working on The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings, obviously. Lord of the Rings, he was prepped. Whereas The Hobbit, the whole production was a mess, man. Peter only had like 5 months to prepare. I heard for the movie before production started. The shooting process was a mess. Peter had to wing it, man, half the way through. For someone who winged it, he did a good job. As the first two movies are pretty good. Destination of Smog and Unexpected Journey are pretty good movies. They're not Lord of the Rings, but they're pretty good. The third one was a crapshoot. The third one, Peter's winging it caught up to him. That's why the third movie wasn't that good, obviously. Battlefront Armies was a crapshoot. It wasn't that good of a movie. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. On theaters, I was bored watching it. I did not like it on theaters. Destination of Smog I enjoyed on theaters. The third movie I did not like on theaters. It was a crapshoot. Wasn't that good of a movie. So I only saw the second one and third one on theaters. The first one I saw at home online. I did not see Unexpected Journey on theaters. I saw the other two on theaters. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. So you push for a billion? Yeah. Now that I offered him 900 million New Zealand deal, he's gonna push for the $1 billion the deal. Ivan, can I get like maybe $600 million in royalties because he wants his billion deal? I'm like, no, I'm not giving you that, man. I'm probably gonna make around 6.5 billion off the movie. 7 billion. I'm not gonna give you $600 per year. You're taking a chunk of the money, man. I'm sorry. Only way I'll pay him 600 million plus is if I make more for the book. If I know I'm gonna make more for the movie, I can give him more. 600, 650, and he signs his billion deal. Obviously, but chances are I'm gonna make my 9, my 10, so he's not getting any more than $500 million of the royalties. That's good enough. From Sarah. It's double what he made for the rings. Yeah. From Sarah. He was like, I was like, I'll use the bathroom. Back in a sec. No names. Skip really don't wait. guys. I have to use the bathroom. I'll tell you why I did it. It's gross, but I have to use the bathroom. The medication I take makes me go to the bathroom a lot. It makes me go, man. Yeah, I gotta go a lot. You take diabetic medication, it makes you go to the bathroom a lot. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. So you're never gonna yell at your team. No, I won't. I'm gonna be very respectful. I can't yell at them because I know if I do, they're not gonna like me, man. If you yell at your employees, man, they're gonna think you're a dick and they're not gonna like you. There's nothing worse than your employees only working for you because they're getting paid a lot of money. Yeah, the only reason why I'm still working here because the money's good, and but I can't stand the boss. He's a dick. Yeah, don't be a dick of a boss. Be nice, man. Don't yell at your employees. They're working hard for you. Don't yell at them. Well, somebody tells you my significant other might be a bit bossy, and she might yell at them sometimes. I'm like, don't do that, man. They're not gonna like you. You know what I'm saying she's obviously probably a bit more mean than me, because I'm a nice guy. I can get angry too. So like, I can get angry too. Obviously, I can get angry too. But sometimes I can. I barely talk back though, because I know if I do, the guys won't like me. Like people yell at me at Coco Food all the time. I never yell back. I know if I do, they're not gonna like me. Obviously, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Or if they yell at you, Ivan. If they raise their voice at me, I will show them who's boss. I'm not gonna yell. I'll be respectful. You know what I'm saying they yell at me. They give me attitude. I'm like, okay, like just relax, calm down. You don't need to get angry. You know what I'm saying? Please keep in mind, remember who you're talking to. You're talking to the guy who's paying your bills. Like the salary I'm paying you, I am paying you that money out of my pocket. Because of me, you're living this life with me. Next time, be respectful. Like be nice to them. Don't yell at them. Otherwise, they won't like you. I'm sorry. But if they do raise your voice to you, Ivan, and you're still another, you show them who's boss, obviously. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna be respectful to me, and as long as you're respectful to them, they're gonna be respectful to you, and they're gonna work hard for you because you're paying them a lot of money and they're living that life with you. This life with you, and I save them, man. They're saved. They're not left behind. They're saved. They're working with the two gods. Yeah. They have their own nice office and everything. They're gonna work hard for me. They're not gonna yell back at me, obviously. So they know they're living that rich life with me, man. Now Ivan's paying us 2 million, 1 million yearly salary and giving us royalties. You know what I'm saying? We're living that life with them. Let's work hard for them. They work hard for me because they're getting paid a lot of money. They're living a great life with me and my another. Yeah, truck driver.